Hey, how you doing? It's Jodie Thompson here, and I just wanted to do this video today just to talk to you about something that I really found interesting as a thought process by one of our young business partners, who had mentioned to my husband Jason the other day, that he couldn't do what we're doing with regards to travelling around the outback and coming up to remote places such as this, and taking the not so beaten track with our four-wheel drive and our camper trailer, and getting amongst these places and meeting people and fellow travellers, etc. And we sort of said, well, why not? And he said, oh, I like the finer things in life. And it just made me want to share my thoughts on different people's perceptions on what they class wealth as, or perhaps the finer things in life as such, because really what it comes down to for me, and the message that I'm really wanting to share here, is that yes, we're all individuals and not everybody likes to experience an experience like camping. But the place that we're staying at currently, which is Cape Leveque Resort, Cooljaman Resort in northwestern Australia. Now there is 5-star camping here too, where there's these beautiful deck 5-star camping huts type of thing, tropical roofs, air conditioning, en suites, beautiful accommodation. People spend a lot of money coming to a place like this, where they fly in, whether it be by private jet or private charter, and just experience the absolute beauty of what's here with the beautiful turquoise waters and magnificent red ochre cliffs, and it's just a truly magical place. Now there's all levels of accommodation that's available, and I really just wanted to sort of give you this example of saying, well, if you are somebody who says, well, I only like the finer things in life, I truly hope that you at least have the contrast on, what it is that other people might think is the finer things in life. Because if you've not experienced camping under a trillion stars with a campfire that you built yourself, and we're soft camping, don't get me wrong. I mean, we've got a queen size full-blown inner spring bed with a $2,000 sleep system on there, and it's magnificent. But it's not so much to boast about what we've got. We've got a water filter machine coming with us as well, a Pymag water system. But it's more about saying, well, what do you really class as being the finer things in life? Isn't the finer things in life just the experiences that you're wanting to experience? I mean, if you enjoy eating caviar and drinking expensive champagne, then do it. It doesn't mean that you have to do it in a 5-star hotel. You could be doing it whilst camping in the middle of Australia under a trillion stars. It's sort of one of those things that it just really made me want to consider the fact that so many people think that what it is that they're after is actually something that's almost unreachable or untouchable, and then that materialistic thing is what defines wealth. But wealth is truly an accumulation of everything in your life. And if you look at sort of the 5 key areas, James Arthur Ray talks about harmonic wealth: spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Another philosophy from a wellness company is the 5 pillars of health: a healthy body, mind, family, society, and finances. So I mean, it's like, what is it that's your true wealth? Because wealth comes from within. It's not so much about the materialistic things around you. And if you're somebody who desires to have the latest and greatest of all technology and transport and what have you, I just beg to ask the question of, what is it you're wanting that for? Is it to kind of keep up with the Joneses, or you think that that's what wealth is about? And if it is, maybe delve inside a little bit more, because if you do study the true wealthy people out there in the world and kind of have a look at their mind map as such, I mean, they get more enjoyment, more pleasure, and more total life-giving force from what it is that they love to do, as opposed to what it is that they have around them. So take a look at what you define as wealth, and at least get the contrast of all spectres of life, because life as we know it, with all the different cultures of the world, you know, there are a lot of happy for no reason people out there who are living in absolute poverty, but they still have a smile on their face every day. They love their family and they eat their finest rice that they've you know, grown themselves. And that's true wealth also. So you don't need to have a so-called 5-star hotel or a brand new car or whatever it is. I mean, you know, yeah, definitely have them if you can afford them, but don't have them just for the sake of having them. I mean, do something that you love doing, and that will create your own true inner wealth. And, you know, I'm not going to say to you that camping out back is everybody's cup of tea, but it's certainly, whether it is in your own country or travelling to other countries, at least get that contrast of how other people live and find their true wealth within the different communities that you visit, particularly with Indigenous people. You can learn a lot from them. So I hope this message is kind of clear. I know I've probably gone off the track here, as I do, but really it's about, you know, deciding what it is that you're wanting to create in your life, and more than anything else, enjoy what it is that you love to do, and do it. And, you know, ultimately all of the great teachers out there have told us that when you are doing something that you absolutely love, you know, your wealth will come to you anyway in the form of that wonderful energy that we call money. So yes, we need money. Yes, we want to have money. I'm not going to say that we don't need it. I love having money and freedom and time on my hands as well. But it's from a different perspective, because there's a lot of things that I want to be able to do with the wealth that I'm creating, and particularly when it's a time and money freedom that comes from that wealth, so that I can travel and help in ways through empowerment as opposed to through charity. That's just my vision and my goals, and thankfully, because I'm on that path, I'm meeting a lot of fantastic people who believe in the same things. So if you're wanting to find out more about how to, you know, tap into extra sources of income, follow the likes of Robert Kiyosaki, Bob Proctor, and all the great teachers out there who teach the true power of multiple streams of income, then definitely have a look online, because the internet is just one of those booming industries, and if you can align the internet with a couple of the other great industries being, you know, that are on the move and on the boom, it's travel and wellness as well. So having a look at the portfolio that I offer, where I will teach you how to, you know, embark on the internet and really utilize all the technologies that are at our fingertips, then go in and have a look at what we have to offer, choose the income stream that's right for you, and start learning and start defining your own true wealth, and create that time and money freedom to get out there and experience what life has to offer. Don't just stay stuck indoors thinking that wealth only comes when you're staying in a 5-star hotel. So as much as we'd love to stay in 5-star hotels, yeah, also like to get out there and get the contrast of getting amongst it as such, and getting your feet and hands dirty. Alright, so I hope that message has come through. If you've got any questions on what it is that I do, please feel free to give me a call or an email, and I'll certainly get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, thanks. Bye for now.